Hi everyone, it's Yana here from Photopic Photography in Queensland. Today I want to show you an easy step how to brighten up the shadows in your images and also the rest of my workflow. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Camera Raw Filter to Transform tool, and I'm going to play with the sliders here to just fix up the scale of my image. Here is before and after. You can see that it's more proportional now and just looking much better. Then once more I'm going to go to Camera Raw Filter, and here I'm going to brighten up my shadows, also increase blacks. And then in saturation, I'm going to lower oranges to just bring the tones of the skin more to natural. Here is before and after. Now image is much brighter than it used to be before. Next I'm going to go to Liquify tool. And here I just want to fix this part of the dress. And also I will give a little bit more volume to the hair. And just small fixes here and there. Click OK. Here is before and after. Next step, as I always do in my images, I'm trying to eliminate any catchy parts that really visible to the eyes, so that all the accent could stay still on a person in a photo. So I'm going to use spot healing brush to just erase certain things in an image. Next I'm going to take a mixer brush and I'm going to just work in the areas under the eyes to just brighten them a little bit up. Also I will use patch tool as well in some small parts and spot healing brush. Just one more part here again. I always suggest whenever you edit an image, always zoom in and out to see the details and the shadows. Then I'm going to just remove single hair. Okay, next step, I'm going to be using Add Light Action. That will just speed up my process of softening the shadows and just bringing light back to the picture. Like so. This brush will be available for you guys to download. Link will be in the description box below, where you can go to my blog and follow the link to download this action for free. Next I'm going to add a little bit of vignette. And I'm going to take a brush and just erase it from the top of the picture. Then I'm going to bring a little bit more light to the face. So I will go to Dodge tool and leave my opacity to 33%, choose mid-tones and just click once on a face of the model. Lower my opacity to the point where I'm happy with it. Next I'm going to use stone brush to just give kind of like a foggy type of look at the back of my model, because I want her to stand out a little bit more. So I like to create this in my images because I'm more kind of fine art editor, so this is the style that I love. Next I'm going to go to curves, and as usual here I like to soften the shadows and also bring down a little bit my midtones and a little bit in highlights. Next I'm going to add a little bit of purple plus blue colors to my image. I have a ready action for that, so I'm going to apply it now. Once it's done, I'm going to lower the opacity to the point where I like it. Next but not least, I'm going to go to camera raw filter to luminance, and I'm going to put 17 in a box. Then I will go to unsharp mask, and for this particular image I will stay on 125. As a last touch, I'm going to go to luminance again, and I'm going to increase brightness of my image. One of the last steps would be adding a little bit of sun from the left corner of the image, because in reality at that day this is where was the sun coming from. And because we added artificial sun rays, I will need to add a little bit of light to the hair of the girl and a little bit to the flower headband. A little bit to the arms as well, and to the dress. And I will lower my opacity. Like so. Also, this is optional, but if you want to add a little bit of volume to the image, you can add a little bit of kind of like a flurry spots, if you can call it, kind of like a lights, like a foggy parts as well. This will give dimension to the image and will just bring a little bit of sparkle to the photo itself. So I decided to brighten up a little bit the left corner where I had sun ray, to just make it a little bit more obvious. And there we go. Here is before and after. You can see that the change is really obvious to the original image. It's much lighter now in shadows and look more professional. I hope you liked this video. All the materials that I've used in it will be linked in the description box below. Follow that link to my blog where you can download all these materials for free. Also, if you want to see more videos of me retouching, please check my blog or my YouTube channel, and I hope I can inspire you and just teach you something new. See you next time. Bye!